Hello, my crafty friends. I've been working on this little loom today, and so I thought I would see if I can figure out how to take this off. And I don't know. I watched a video once where somebody took, not off of this loom, but off of some small loom. They took a weaving off, and that was put on like I've got this one put on. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Julie. Hi, Cheryl. I'm glad y'all are here. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can do it like they did. I don't know. I don't know if I can get it to. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to take it off and then see if I can get um, the strings to pull like they did in the video. They did it while it was still on there, but this is a stickier. This is a pretty sticky wool. It's not wanting to move very much. Wow. Sorry, I looked down and everybody showed up. Uh, Hi, Janet and Brittany, Beth, Barbara. I'm glad y'all are all here. Okay. Now, what the person in the video did was they just took this string. Well, first I want to spread this all out a little bit. I was weaving with yarn that was really smaller than uh, what this needs, and I really thought it was going to be perfect because I thought this was about 16 wraps per inch yarn, but it's evidently smaller than that. Hi, Sherry. Thank you, Janet. Anyway, I'm trying to spread this out, and I'm going to, because I want you to be able to see it. Right now it's very warp faced, and I want it to be a little bit more balanced. I don't know if it will be or not, but okay. Anyway, then you pull there, and I don't know. Well, it looks like it's working. It's just slow. The point is to keep um, moving these warp threads till they close in at the ends. And since it's wrapped with a continuous warp, you have to pull at each end. This is a little weaving I'm doing for my to go in my breed study book with the Romney yarn I've made for my first breed study. So, or that's the first breed I've studied. Let me put it that way. It's kind of, and I messed up and pulled the wrong thread. Yeah, this I just got tired of my ugly cardboard, and so this morning I came out for about 15 minutes and threw some paint on it so it would at least look a little bit better. I didn't have time to come back and finish anything, do any detail work or anything. I just put in a sky and some grass and some mountains. The mountains are actually purple. Okay, see if we can. This is going to take a lot more time than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be real easy. Yeah, that's the way things go for me. I think it's going to be this quick little project. Okay, let's see if we can. It's working though. It's tidying up the edge as I go. But yeah, this really is. It's very purple. But it's just not showing up on the camera that way, I guess. Anyway, I thought it's better to look at than those ink marks. And okay, I'm finally figuring this out. I think it's going to be a little easier to do. Uh, Trying to figure out which side to pull. That's the. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Hi, Patricia. I'm glad you're here. Okay. This is kind of fiddly. Fiddly weaving, but it's working. So I got a little end I need to trim off here. Thing is, it gets what you're pulling through gets longer each time. Each time you start pulling. So nope, nope, wrong one. Hi, Barbara. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Nina. I hope I haven't missed anybody, but if I have, just know that I'm glad you're here. Okay, this needs to go down here. Okay, I'm figuring it out, but uh-oh, got one right here that I need to pull. I'm sorry. I guess I could put this fiddly thing down, and I didn't put in my description I was going to be playing with this little loom. I hope y'all don't mind me going ahead and finishing this. Um, I like the fact that it finishes off the ends really well, but we're almost there. Hi, Miss Allie Kay. It's good to see you. Okay, good, Janet. Thanks. Gives time for people to arrive. That's true. Thanks, Sherry. Okay. One thing about this yarn, um, it sticks to itself real well. So it's not wanting to slide through very easy. Once you get it going, it does okay, but that first little bit, it resists. Okay, we're getting there. Smooth that one. Okay, need to pull this one through. Okay. All right, now that I have 3 ends that will need to be woven in, but there's my little bitty woven sample of the yarn. They would. It would be very many. It would be very many. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this. I was hoping for more of the warp to show, and so I didn't realize, that it wasn't going to. But this is the yarn, and I spun it in a gradient, so it goes from darkest to lightest with all the shades in between. That's the first time I've done that successfully, so I really like that. It's not the softest yarn I've ever spun, but but I like the gradient, and it was fun to spin. Okay, I'm gonna move those things. You love the teeny tiny? Well, it definitely is teeny tiny. Oh, okay. Hi, Janet Nash. I'm glad you're watching in the background. Oh, praise the Lord, Nettie. I'm so happy. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad that that's gone too. I know you're happy about that. Hi, Teresa. I'm glad you're here. Lisa spun and woven. You made the bed today. Well, I didn't make my bed. Does that make you feel any better? Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way. And I got some happy mail. Janice isn't here yet, but I'm going to go ahead and open it. Well, I guess I could do my garage sale thrift store haul and first, and then do this after that. Maybe that's what I should do in case she comes. Let's do that. I'll just set this aside until after I do the other, and maybe Janice will come in by then. I went to a couple of garage sales and a couple of thrift stores, some on Friday and some this morning, and so I don't have. Oh, that would be fun, Julie. Leather scraps to make tiny journals. That would be fun. I would love to see those. Oh, thank you, Janet. I appreciate it. Um, well, you keep taking it easy, Nettie. Keep taking it easy. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I got, and I'm not gonna worry about telling you which place I got it at. I'm just gonna show you what I got, so it will go faster. Okay, I got this pad for 25 cents, and it's from anyway, I thought that was fun. That'd be fun to put in journals. I ought to probably set it up and actually use it, but that wouldn't be near as much fun. Okay, I'm going to set that right over there. And I got this book, Woman's Day Book of Houseplants by Jean Hershey. It's got some fun pictures on the front, and then inside it's got pictures. Anyway, I thought those would be fun pages to put in journals. Teresa, did you get your package today? I'm just checking because I always worry about them till I know they've been received. Anyway, here's this. I thought that was would be fun pages, and they are sewn in, so I can take them out. That'll be good. Hi, Joy. I'm glad you're here. Well, it should come soon. It should come soon. And I got a couple of these, um, so I would have a second chance because they were just 10 cents each, and I'm gonna I'm gonna drill some holes in them and make a diz to pull roving off, and then I'm gonna cut this because that kind of scooped out shape of a spoon works really well for that. And I got two in case the first one didn't work well, because you never know. I found some. Hi, Janet. I'm glad you're here, gently listening. Okay. I found some feathers for a quarter. They're really pretty. They're kind of a coppery brown, except that one. That one looks natural. These probably have been dyed because they're all pretty much the same. Anyway, I thought they were pretty for a quarter, so. Okay. And then I got this, and I bought it. I don't care about the package. This don't know that I even really care about those. I don't know. But these cards I've never seen. They're a lightweight card stock, so they're thicker than um, index cards, but they're not as thick as some others. But they're this bright kind of gold, which I found really interesting. They don't have anything written on them, so you could label them anything you want. But I thought they would be fun to put in journals, so I got that. Um, and I'll just leave them in there for right now. And let's see, what else did we get? Oh, I got a couple of highlights magazines. From 1958. So that was interesting. I figure if they're older than me and they're still in that good a shape, I needed to bring them home. And then I got some different kinds of cards. These are recipe cards, I think, here in this bag. And I don't know if they're all one kind or if they're a bunch of different kinds or what. Well, there's some with apples. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I didn't expect that. That's even cooler. Hi, Cheryl. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're doing okay. Hi, Cindy. It's good to see you. Okay. So they're actually, bigger recipe cards. So those are interesting. And then these, see what these are. I don't like that. Got sticky all over it. Let me throw that away. And these are all the same. So I got, a bunch of two different kinds, and then a little bit smaller set like this. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm glad I'm feeling like being here tonight. So, so there's some recipe cards. And then, let's see what these are. These looked interesting. They're like reading cards of some kind. Phonics flashcards. And educards. So they've got pictures and stuff on the front and words on the back. Anyway, I thought those would be fun to use to make, tags and stuff. Some of them are kind of dirty. These were used. These were well used. Let's see what is in here. Okay. Thanks for coming, Barbara. Oh, these are states. So they're flashcards too. They're all probably all 50 states. There's a bunch of them here. I'm not going to go through and make sure they're all there, but I just thought they would be interesting to use as a background, you know. Okay, that's wanting to poke me, so I'm going to get it out of here. Okay, Janet. Let's get this one off too, because those little staples do poke, and I don't want to be poked. Okay. They'll probably end up being covered up anyway, but it's fun sometimes to have just something different to use. Thanks, Sherry. And here's another one. And these are regular old math flashcards. I'm not going to worry about keeping that. So they're all mixed up, but they're all of them have that you know, kind of been around the block a while coloring and everything. They're not white. So I like that. It says you have a package due on the 24th. Okay, cool. Well, that's about right. Okay. So let's put these things back in the bag. Actually, I'm going to stick these in with this so they don't get messed up. Yeah, I do too, Julie. Well, let's put these in first because it's harder to get them underneath stuff than to put stuff on top of them. Thanks, Nettie. Okay, let's see what's in this bag. Okay, this is a little thing with just little quotes. Everyone needs a friend, especially when they don't deserve one. Living life by the inch is a cinch, but by the yard it's hard. A good friend is someone who will play golf with you as if it's only a game. A lasting friendship is the union of two good forgivers. Anyway, I thought those would be good to put, you know, to do a journal and use those as the quotes in the journal. And then here are some little handkerchiefs for a quarter. Oh, goodness, Brittany, I bet. Cat scratches do hurt. I hope you disinfected it really, really well. Oh, look at this corner. That one's really pretty. It's got some thread pull work. I don't know if you can see that very good. And then the crochet. And then these were cookie stamps. And I don't really want the circle, but I guess it's okay. But I was thinking how fun they would be on the jelly plate. So so I went ahead and grabbed those. I wonder if I can take that. No, I don't know. Anyway, I thought those would be fun on the jelly plate. I don't make cookies, and even when I did, I didn't go fancy like that. And then this is the music encyclopedia. So it's got some really great pictures, and as well as having, you know, lots of text and stuff. So I thought that was an interesting book. So it's got, you know, a little bit of a bunch of different stuff in it. But I do remember this lady had all her books for $1. So that was $1. This came from a garage sale. I remember that. Yeah, my mom's fancy was fork marks too, but only in peanut butter cookies. It's the only time we ever did fork marks. Okay. Um, I got I got this. It's just some cotton yarn, you know, like the sugar. What is it? Sugar and cream or Aunt Annie's, those kinds of things. Um, so just some, but it's a color that, you know, I can weave into anything. So that's a nice big cone of yarn. And then I got these feathers. This hadn't even been opened and it was 35 cents. But I thought those were pretty. Those would be pretty in a boho journal. And I thought I got 4 of those. Yeah. I got 4 of these. I've been thinking about how fun it would be to use these to sew like a Japanese style journal together, you know, where you have your ribbon coming through these and your book opens like this. And so these were some old rulers that I thought would be good. They were marked $1.50, but she didn't charge me $1.50 for them. That's what whoever that gave it to the thrift store had tried to get $1.50 for them at a garage sale, I guess, or an estate sale or something. And then they gave them to the thrift store when they didn't sell, and the thrift store sold them to me for $0.25 a piece. So, hi Tanya, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I was just I had a little bit of stuff I thought I'd show, and I was telling them. So I'll tell you. I meant to talk to you about it first, but I hadn't. About how fun it would be to do a journal, um, where we did like a Japanese style binding, but with the you know, binding it through here and using the rulers as the thing the way you bind it together. Anyway, they're big. That's the only problem. It would be a big journal, so I don't know if it'll ever happen or not. But I thought it would be a fun idea. Could also be a way to bind like single pages that we did and bind them together. Anyway, that was that thought. And then it says there are 4 of these little white flower things. Let me open it because it's hard to see what they look like when they're all stacked on top of each other. Hi, Sharon. It's good to see you. So they look like this. I thought those were pretty. And I don't remember what those cost. I don't see a price on them. Oh, 35 cents. And this is some rug wool, Shetland wool. And I thought I'm wanting to do some tapestries. And so I thought if I can find a bunch of different colors like this, and this is softer than a lot of them. And it was $1, so I went ahead and got it. That I would, you know, try to get some different colors of things I can use in tapestries. And this I'm intrigued by. She sold it to me for 35 cents because she couldn't tell for sure if that was $3 or 35 cents. She asked me what I thought. I said, I don't know. That's up to you. I don't know. It originally cost $15 in the US. So I probably would have paid $3 for it if that's what she'd charged me since it's brand spanking new, but she didn't. I wanted to see what is it made out of. It was one of those curiosity things. Anyway, I'm not into these wire kind of ribbons, but this looks like it's a woven fabric base that's been, painted on. But I thought if we did, something like this, of course you could just pull the wire out and leave the gold stuff. It was probably somebody bought it to do a vintage Christmas tree or something, and then they didn't do it or they had extra. But it really is a neat, you can tell if you try to tear it that it's woven. It's almost like it's paper woven or glued onto a woven background. Thanks, Mindy. It is pretty stiff. It's pretty stiff ribbon. It would have, if you wanted to make a big tree topper, it probably would have worked well for that. It's from Michael's. It says Michael's Stores Incorporated, so that's where it came from originally. Anyway, I got it for 35 cents, and that made me happy. And touching it makes me, it's as nice as I thought it would be. Okay. Did I miss Dana come in? I don't see her, but I see somebody saying hi, Dana. Anyway, if you're here, Dana, hi. I'm glad you're here. Oh, it might be good to run through it. Oh, there you are. I see you now. I'm going to get to work on your book in just a minute. I was just showing some crafty haul, thrift store, garage sale. And then I got this book, which I thought might be interesting. This vest is cute, but I was really thinking about, I saw something in here that made me think I wanted to go ahead, and isn't that cute? But they're just using, felted fabrics. I thought it would talk about felting, but that's cute too. Oh, I saw this flower, and then somewhere in here I saw more flowers. And so I thought it might, they're actually using wool sweaters and things that they felted. And like I said, I didn't read it. I just thought it looked interesting, so I got it. Hey, Mary, I'm glad you're here. Working on your fabric caboodle. Cool. Well, thanks for letting us know you're here. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, I got that stuck on my fingers now. There was one more thing in here that, oh, I also found these scissors for 50 cents. Looks like somebody's dog chewed on them, but they're by X-Acto. So I thought I would try those out. I'm always needing little fussy cutting scissors. I'll probably get rid of this because it really does look like the dog chewed it. Actually, let's just throw it away now. Okay. So I'm trying to, let me move this stuff out of the way so I can look at this because it's got a bunch of stuff in it. And I don't know exactly what all is in there. So I like mystery bags. I don't buy them very often. And I don't usually buy ones that cost $5, but it was senior day today. I mean, Friday. It was senior day. So I got it for 25% off. Okay. They've got this all taped up. So you can't get in it and check it out. Which makes it very difficult to get into when you want to see what you bought. And I'm just going to try to cut as I have to get this to open up. Okay. Oh, no, there's more. No, more tape. Gift that just keeps on giving. Okay. Whew. Now then, we can open it up and see what's inside. Let's just do this. Oh my goodness. I saw that and thought it was real, but it's not. It's paper. It's a fake bug. I'm so glad it's fake. Yeah, I know. I saw the little scissors. There's also pins. I just now noticed a bunch of pins. Okay, I'm going to throw the fake bug away. I'm going to throw the fake bug away. I do not want a fake bug. So here's some silicone treated moth proofed washable wool. So it's embroidery wool. Um, so those are cute too to use in journals, don't you think? A fake bug. I know. That's mean. Here's some more of this embroidery yarn. So I'm going to put those kinds of things together. And there's a bunch of these that's just embroidery floss. JP Coats number 28. So they've got a bunch of those too. Some little scissors. I don't know if those even cut anything. Oh, yeah, they do. Okay. There's a needle. Oh, here's some more of these. That's good because I was running out of these to use in my spinning book. A giant fake roach in your dining room. Oh, yay for brother-in-laws. Okay, here's a heart. I'm not sure why that's in here. You know, some of it's just a wadded up mess. Um, I guess I really don't need to clean it and sort through it right now, but I'm finding more and more of it I can actually take out. But the rest of this, I'm gonna don't tell anybody. I threw it away. Okay, Mary. Mary's climbing up in the bleachers. All right. Okay. There's a, looks like from a kit. What's this? Oh, somebody made themselves a little needle holder. So let's stick this needle in there too. Here's another pair of scissors. I have a, this pair's got plastic handles. I have a metal handled pair of these in my purse. Here's some more. I guess it's a way to show off your something that you do. I don't think I need these for something, but stick them up there for now. And here's some more of those sets, you know, that came out of something. Okay, Riri. Here's another one. This one's been, you know, separated out and labeled like that. Those look, they're not too much of a mess, so I'm going to go ahead and keep those. Hannah likes to do some embroidery work, so. Okay, I'm trying to see what else is down here. There's a bunch of these. And then we've got a whole parcel of these bags. They're not labeled, but they're sorted. And then some little ones like this. Oops. So there's a bunch of different stuff in here. I'll go through it all and let Hannah probably choose what she wants first. And anyway, a little piece of lace. Oh, there's another bug. Oh, I'm so glad there's another one. I'm so glad those are not real. Okay. Anyway, that was kind of fun to go through. And I'm just going to put it all back in here now, since I got all the bugs out of it. Oh, dear. I'm going to keep those out, though. Take them and put them in with my spinning stuff. Oh, there's another one. There's 2 packages of those. That's good. Shut the little needle book. And there's a thimble. I'll probably have to leave that out here. I'm going to leave these out. I don't know what I'll do with them, but they don't need to be in there. No, I'm putting these in my spinning stuff, not the bugs. These are to wind embroidery floss on, but I'm using them to wind little samples of my yarn that I've spun to put in my book. Oh, no, I didn't make an insect book. But they're already in the trash now, so I'm not going to dig them out. But that probably would have been fun. Okay. I do want to, Janice. Yes, bobbins. That's what they are. I want to show you. I got mail, happy mail from Janice today. Yeah, Tanya did a bug book. That's right. What, Janet? Oh, you were telling me Janice was here. Yay. She sent some little mini composition books. Ain't that cute? This is an ATC that she made from Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen in June of 2019. Don't forget to be owlsome. That's really cute, Janice. Thank you. I'm going to put that in my, when I get one made, my next everything book. But thank you for those. She says, hi, Lisa. I'm sending 2 mini comp books, the wooden ATCs, to Tanya also, just in case y'all want to collaborate on something. Cool. Thank you. Oh, wooden ATCs. Now that's interesting. Yeah, we'll have to be thinking. We'll have to be thinking about those. And I'm going to leave all this stuff together until I make my book so I can put stuff in. But, oh, look at these beautiful tags. She didn't sign them, but they're beautiful. I love the little bird. I love those. And, oh, let's see. Oh, those will be fun to use, too. She's got goodies in this one. How fun is that? Is that watercolor that you doodled on? Janice, is that what that is? Is that watercolor? Those are fun. Oops. Oops, what? Oops. Okay, and here's some, a puppy dog envelope. Oh, that's an envelope. I thought it was stationery. These are pretty envelopes. Look at those. Those would make pretty pages in a journal because of the way they're like this. If you fold them like that and make your journal, then this would be, on the page. That'd be fun. And some beautiful painty paper. Thank you so much, Janice. I love it. I love every little bit. And I will I'll put some of this in my everything book, but I'm going to leave it in here until I do so I won't forget where it is. Yeah, I love those envelopes. I've been wanting to have some in coffee dye to use in journals, so I may do that with those. Thank you very much. Okay, I got too much junk and don't know where to put it. Where did I put my other ones, my other happy mails? A second, yeah, here they are. Okay, I'm putting these all together so that I need to put them in something bigger than themselves. Oh. But I'm going to set them right there instead because I don't have something bigger than themselves to put them in right now. It was India ink watered down, and I did not see the comment. Thank you, Janet. It was really pretty. It was really pretty. Oh, okay. Here's the box of stuff. And I got this book out of my stash to make my book cover out of. And also, out of my stash. I brought some coffee dyed papers and some avocado dyed papers, and this ledger in case I want to take some of these pages out of here. But everything else that I'm going to use in this journal came from Dana's box. So we'll start with the with the cover, but I wanted to show you what I did. Remember those papers that she had wadded up on top as packing? Well, I coffee dyed those with my placemats. So we can use these too in the journal. So even the packing paper is going to be used. So I saved those and coffee dyed them. And then she had given me quite a few napkins. And I took the ones that were the most stained. I meant to iron them and I didn't get it done. But I took these and I wadded them up and stuck them down in a jar. And then I filled the jar with coffee and I let them just soak there a while. And then when I put these in my pan with the placemats, then I took these out of the jar and just wadded them up and laid them on top. And I set the whole thing outside. So when they dried, the coffee stained them, you know, in a marbling kind of effect. They still smell good. They smell like coffee. So I've got 4 of these that we can use in the journal too. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to use them, and we may not use them all, but I've got them ready to go. And then we'll use some of the white ones probably too. But that was something I did ahead of time to prepare for today, because I thought it would be fun to show options of ways to use these things that she sent in this lovely package. Okay. And we've got this, which I think is gorgeous and I think will make a great journal cover, but it doesn't really go with the rest of the stuff. So I'm going to save it and use it another time. I'm not going to put it in this journal. It's going to get become its own thing later. And we've got, if you didn't see me when I opened this up last week and you didn't see it, you're going to get a chance to see it now. We've got some of these papers, which are definitely going to go in there. And a bunch of scrapbook papers. And they're all, you know, the kind of vintagey looking. They have, some of them are two-sided. I don't know if they're all two-sided. I guess all of these are two-sided. There's some more pieces down in there that that I don't think are two-sided. So we're going to use quite a bit of different things. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to use this book out of my stash and all of this stuff that she sent, and I'm going to make a journal. That's what we're doing. Good thinking. And then here's some more goodies that we can decorate the journal with. And a beautiful card. I don't think that'll go in this journal, so I'm going to put it up there. But this was also in here. And I have an idea of how I'm going to use it, because the colors go good with these things. And some of these things have some red in them. So I think this will work. But I'm going to use this, I think, to put inside the book cover and stabilize the binding, and just as my inside of the cover. We'll see if that works out, but I think that'll be fun to do that. And then here's some more papers. And some of these are, you know, craft paper on the back. And some of them are white on the back. And I thought what we might do is use this on the backs of the pieces that are white, because this is too delicate to actually use it as a book page in there. I'm afraid it would tear, so we're going to use it in other ways to decorate. But I think all of these will look okay with my red cover. This is what made me choose the red book right here. I just thought it would look really good with this, although it's a brighter red, so I'm going to ink it up to make it not so bright. And then I think it'll go even better with these papers. So there's some more paper. And there's some red here. So I think once I ink it up and make it dark, it'll go really good with everything else. And here's some more, and we're going to use the stamps and probably some napkins. But she just sent so much stuff, and we're going to definitely put this on the spine for spine jewelry. So she sent me just about everything I would need except the book cover. Well, actually, she sent a book, and I did think about using the book she sent. Here's some more fun goodies and some stamps. This is the book she sent, and I think it's a great book, and it would be a pretty journal. Oh, it smells so good. There's something about this book. Some books really smell yummy. This is one that does. But I don't think it goes with the papers. The papers are not a children's something. So I'm going to do something different with it. So thank you, Cindy. Hi, Vanessa. I'm glad you're here. Show the writing close up on the ledger. Yes, the writing is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it. But it is beautiful. There's the handwriting's amazing. Yes, they are lovely papers. Oh, and look at this. I love this. This is the coal account, December of 1890, the coal account. So that's kind of different from everything else in here. But the calligraphy is beautiful. Nothing like old time writing. That's true. Okay, see what else we got. Oh, we got some more stuff. I'm not sure if I want to use these because they're bright, but I might try alcohol inking some of them to make them not bright and use them. So I'm going to keep them out. These I think will be cute to use. But the things that I know I'm going to use on other projects, I'm going to go ahead and put back in the box and get them out of the way. Ooh, sorry. Didn't mean to hit you. These things are cute, but they don't go with this project. This might. And I'm not going to worry about this because I'm not going to cut it. And I think they just don't quite have the old feel that everything else has. So I'm going to use those for something different too. And I'll save that and use it for something different. I think I'll save that one. And let's just pick out a few napkins. I know, 1890. Very cool. I don't know if I'll use napkins, but the napkins are gorgeous. So I would like to use some napkins. So I'm just going to pick out the ones I think will go the best. Yeah, I have a doily die. And I'm obviously not going to be able to finish this book today. So some of it may get, I may cut some of those out before next week and then use them. I'm going to keep this one out. Oh, both of those. I don't know that I'll use them because I really think it'd be fun to do something Thanksgiving-y with them. But I'm going to keep them out because they're the right colors, and I might decide I want to use them. So, okay. And then these are borders. I wonder. Okay, not quite. I was wondering if these would fit in any of these. And they don't quite. That would have been fun, though. Right now, I don't see myself using this in this project. I will definitely use these, though. So I'm going to move that out of the way. And, uh-oh, a shoe. Okay, let's put all of these goodies. I need to move pretty much everything except the book cover and the this now, because that's what we're going to work on, is the cover first so that the glue can be drying. Too much stuff. Okay, I may have to do that another way. No, I'm just going to set it on top of those other things. I'm just going to set it on top. It'll be fine. Okay. It would make pretty frames for stamps. You're right. I have a basket. I have a bunch of baskets. A lot of them have stuff in them. Okay. Hi, Ann. I'm glad you're here. I should have a knife. Here we go. I may take some of these pages out too and use them. But right now I just want to make sure I don't cut the cover while I'm trying to get this book apart. Okay, so far so good. Ooh, this side's glued down a little bit more. Yes, this is fabric. It's upholstery fabric. Uh-oh. Is there anybody home with you? Julie, if nobody's home, you need to call somebody. Don't just go investigate. Okay, I don't want to mess up the. There we go. Yes, hubby's getting okay. Okay, that's all right. As long as it's hubby. I just didn't want it to be somebody else. Okay, here's the cover. And it's in pretty good shape. I do want to trim off some the extra stuff. That's not so easy to do. I don't want to take a chance on messing this up, cutting into the spine. But I want to get that extra stuff off. Oh, green and gold upholstery fabric. Well, you could, um, I'm going to use this one inside the cover just because I thought it would be cool. And then I think right now anyway, until I cut it and see if it'll work and what I think about it after I cut it. But I'm thinking I'm going to let some of the fibers hang out around the edges of the book. Um, we'll see how that looks. We may not like it after we get it done, and so that might change. Make sure I didn't cut anything that I didn't want to cut. Well, you can do this with regular fabric. It doesn't have to be upholstery fabric. In fact, it might be better to not be upholstery fabric because upholstery fabric is so thick. But I'm going to use the upholstery fabric. Because it'll stiffen the spine and okay. We're glad it's your husband. We don't have to be afraid and worry about you anymore because you're way too far away for any of us to be able to help. Not even sure we could make a phone call for you. Okay, get some fabric scissors. And let's see, we're going to go from here to about here. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Julie. I may have to go look that video up. Okay, and I'm going to try to stay, you all know how I am with straight. So I'm sure it's not going to be straight, even though I kind of have lines to follow, but I'm going to try. Okay, now I got to see where my line here is. Okay. Yeah, at least the fabric has lines. That does help because I am. Okay. Well, we can save the rest of that for another project. This is a selvage edge right here. So I'm sure that it'll stay good. It won't be an issue. Um, I'm wanting to see how much this is gonna. Try to come apart on me. When I glue it down, it'll stop where the glue is, so that will help. Get this out of the way. Nothing wrong with crooked. Well, that's good because most everything I cut ends up crooked. All right. Okay, let's see. We got this straight. It's fairly straight, but I may have made it just enough too big that it won't be easy to cut. Well, let's see. What do y'all think about that? I think that looks kind of cool. It's a little bit more coming out the bottom than the top, so I could move it just a little bit. What do y'all think? Does that look good, do you think, or should I trim it down to fit inside? Okay. Everybody approves, so we're going to do it. And I think I'm going to use Yes Paste. And I'm going to do like this side and then do the middle and then do this side so that I can maybe make it work easier. Keep it as it is. Don't trim. Okay, that's what I'm planning to do. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get a drink. My cup. My teacup is all, well, it's a glass. It's not a cup, but it's all sweaty. I don't like that. So I have to wipe it off. Okay. Yes, paste. All right, let me find it. Oh, here it is. Still sitting right beside me from when Tanya and I were working on that black and white book. That shows you how little I've been out here. When I was not doing stuff, I was really not doing stuff. Except I was spinning yarn. I could show y'all my yarns that I spun while I was not doing art. If y'all want to see, let me know and I'll do that before we get out of here. Okay, I need something to spread it with. Here we go. Oh, got all kinds of stuff falling out. Yes, yes, yes. Show us the yarn, please. Y'all want me to show you right now before I get started on all this? Or do you want me to do it later? I tell you what, I'm going to get this. The spun yarn is art. I agree, Nina. I agree. It didn't sound like it when I said that, but I do agree. I'm going to go ahead and get this and let it start drying, and then I'll get my yarn out and show you. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to see. Okay. It does take a while to dry, yeah. And to dry completely, it will probably take like 24 hours or something. Um, so I may not be able to get it actually sew in the signatures tonight, but I figured we'll probably be working on this book for 2 or 3 weeks at least. I wasn't planning on getting the book finished tonight, so we'll at least get this done and make some signatures and um I want to really well, it's not perfectly straight, but it'll be all right. Y'all would have been shocked if it had been perfectly straight. Oh, thank you, Janet. I appreciate that. Okay. I think it's going to be really cool to have this fabric in there. Um, I think it will look really cool. Oh, yes, I'm putting it on the inside. I'm glad you like it, Janet. You giving yourself a reminder, Riri? This is the one thing I'm kind of concerned about. Is it getting really tight there? But if it's not, it'll still be okay. Oh, Mary, you're so sweet. Thank you. Gotta do a happy dance for Mary. A happy dance for Mary. Thank you for my next thrifting trip. Okay. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. Yeah, I love the warm, rich colors on this too. It just works so well with those papers and everything. I think it's going to all go together really nicely. Good grief, Mary. You're a very generous friend, Mary. Um, wow, I didn't expect you. I don't even know what to say. Now I have to do another happy dance. This is going to be a mime version. Oh, it was supposed to be more, but you sent another. Okay, well, I was wondering why you did too, but well, thank you so very much. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to let that sit there, and I'm going to take this back just this far. And we're going to put some um, I'm trying to get this all the way to the edge of the white. I probably should take it all the way out to the red, but I didn't on the other side. If I decide I need to have it glued down all the way out to the edge, I'll use some art glitter glue later. Do finger hand ballet? That's true. That's true. And that would be really hard. I don't know if my fingers are coordinated enough for ballet. Back up to the bleachers. Okay. Well, we appreciate you being here and watching, and I thank you very much for the super sticker and super chat. And I didn't get that too much at the bottom. Okay. I need to see what I want to see what Rachel asked, what Cindy asked. Okay. I'm missing something. Why am I not on live chat? It ought to be okay. Live chat ought to be. I know, but I wanted to know what she said. Do you like yes paste? Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like Tanya. I like it for some things. I'm not I don't use it all the time, but something like this, I think it's a good option. Or putting leather onto a cover. Yep, I think that's going to work good. I'm going to set this aside and let it dry like that because I don't want anything to come unstuck. I was doing a happy dance. Yeah. Okay. Find a place to lay this flat. Oh, you'd think that'd be easy, but not necessarily. Okay. Yes, there is a learning curve, Anne. That's true. And one thing about it that took me a long time to learn is that yes, less is more. Okay, let's see if this is the. Yeah, it's hard to find here too. I had to I had to order it off of Amazon. I couldn't find it in any of my stores. It may be there now, but when I bought this, there wasn't. Sorry, my allergies are acting up. I took some allergy medicine. I thought it was going to take care of everything, but I had a moment. Uh-oh. Hmm. Okay, I don't know how many of these I'm going to use. I like this picture and this picture. Of course, I could cover that one up. Okay, I'll get 4 of them to use. Okay, well, let's see if we can. I don't know if any more will come out. Sometimes they're stitched and glued, and so, ooh, that's pretty. Until then, what other glue would be good to use for this specific purpose? I would not, yeah, a heavy body gel might work. Fabri-Tac would work. I would use, to be honest, I would use art glitter glue with and not worry about it at all. With especially with heavy fabric. With a lighter fabric, Fabri-Tac would probably be better because it doesn't soak through like the art glitter glue can for lighter weight fabrics. But for this heavy fabric, I would have, if I didn't have Yes Paste, I would have used art glitter glue because I've used art glitter glue before. So, but this is what it looks like, the Yes Paste. And I'm sure you can find it online if you can't find it in your store because it's been around a long time. Copyright 2005. So it is produced in the United States, so I guess that might be an issue, but I bet it would be findable. Okay, let's move that. Okay. Now my book is only, the spine's probably about an inch, maybe a little less than an inch. Um, so I can't make it too fat. So I have to think these pieces here that are half sheets, I'm going to use them for tags and stuff like that. These ones that are folded in half, those are the ones I want to use in the book. Oh, let's check this out and see how different it is. Okay, there's not a whole lot of difference. It's a little bit, the pages that were in the book are a little bit wider than these. So now I got to think, do I want to go ahead and trim these and make these the widest pages? I kind of think, I do want to trim these a little bit because the book's not going to be bound exactly the way it was before. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, y'all. I may, I don't want to have to get off soon, but if I keep coughing like this, I'm hurting my side. I may have to stop talking. Okay, I'm gonna trim these. That's what I'm gonna do next. Find my paper trimmer. Oh, that's something I didn't think to look for before we got started. Here it is. Okay. So what do y'all think? 3 signatures or 2? Oops. Uh, 3, 3, 3. Okay, that must be it. The magic number is 3. That's what I was thinking too. So if y'all all think that, it must be right. And I don't know, but I got enough of these to put 2 in each signature, but I may just do 1. It just depends on what else we come up with. Okay, let's see now how these go. That's good. Okay. Now then, I want to add in some of these papers, and they're not going to be as tall, but that's okay. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold some of them. I got to think. Okay. I may not even use the avocado dyed paper. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to look at it with the other papers. I just thought this the print on it was pretty and would look good with it. Hi, Lori. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, let's move those down and let's get some coffee dyed papers. Oh, I was going to show you all my yarn, wasn't I? Okay. Let's see. I'll do that in just a second. See, I got 3 of those, 3 of those. Let's do 3 of these tea dyed ones too. You think the avocado paper will be pretty? Is that what you were saying? Yes, it will be pretty. Okay. Yes, okay. So I have one of each of these, 3 different kinds of papers to go in each one in each signature. Let's move these out of the way. I just grabbed a bunch. Now let's figure out how. It is a nice color. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to cut 1 inch off of each of these folded pieces. So. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I know. I was just thinking that. I was thinking, this is my favorite part right here. And I guess I could have folded it different and saved one of those for each piece of paper, but they're already folded like this, and I don't like to refold them once I fold them and have weird edges. I mean, weird folds in the middle. Okay. Okay, 3 of those. 3 of those and 3 of those. All right. Then we've got these. And I want to make these, I think, kind of, I'm thinking about making them in between this height and this height so that I have varied height papers. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking I could, put words on them and use them, or numbers or something. So yeah, we'll keep those. So I'm thinking about making them about this tall, these papers, so that I'll have different heights. Okay, so there's a oh, sorry. Faux washi tape would be a good idea too. That allergy medicine did not last very long. Maybe I need to go back in the house and get some more. Um, okay. Now then, I've got let's see, a bunch of these. Okay, this is for other stuff. And here's some cool things that I can cut out. I'll probably cut those out between this week and next week. Fussy cut them while I'm watching TV with Darren. Yeah, I need to set those right up there, so I'll remember to do that. And these I'm going to set aside, and I'm going to put these that I cut off with them. Go get some more allergy medicine. Okay. Okay, I will. I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Okay. Paint girly Lori Julie. Hi, Susan. You came in and walked around and nobody was home. Yeah, sorry. I was in the house. In the house getting some allergy medicine. Rain girl is Cindy. Paint girly is Lori. Okay. Let's see, we've got 3 signatures, so we want to have at least 2 of these. Okay, I think I'm going to save that one because I'm not really feeling the gold for this. I didn't look at the insides of these. Oh, yeah, I'm loving those. Loving those, loving those. Okay. Okay. And this one. And this one. And this one. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so do I want this one or this one? I think I want this one. Okay. After I get these cut, before we do anything more, I'll go ahead and show you all my yarns. Oh, I meant to grab some that I left in the house, but I forgot. I just got it. It just got through drying, and so it was still sitting in there. Don't worry about it, Julie. It's easy to do. Okay, I need to see which. Oh, I like that, but I really like this. I'll have to either cut the car in half. Well, I can use that on something else because it cuts right below that. So that'll be good. Hold on just a second. Let me, well, do you want me muted or you? Okay, I'm going to mute for just a minute. Okay, sorry. Hannah needed to talk to her mommy for a moment. Okay, see, I can still use that, so that's good. Okay. I'm going to move those and that one. And then these, we'll see if we need to put some of them in the signatures in a minute. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages in each signature if we do these. Do you think we need more than 7 pages? Because I can, where did I put that? I can put a few of these ledger pages in there. Let's just take a few out. That might be fun. Oh, that's not the center. And hers, the pages she sent are so beautiful. I really want to use them like on tags and things like that where their beauty is preserved. You think that's good? You don't think I need any of these pages? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and well, let's see. Okay. I can't remember what, if I got everything. So let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So there's one signature. And does that look good? Oh, yes, that looks really good right there. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, just want to make sure I'm getting each one from each pile. Okay, I think it's going to be beautiful too. I really do. Okay, now look at that. That already looks really fat. Maybe I don't need 2 of these. Maybe I just need 1 of these. Maybe I don't need 2 of those. But I do think I need something stronger on the outside. So I'm going to do this. Okay, now I've got just this one page that's really tall since I took out the other ones. So, am I going to put a closure on the cover? I had not thought about it. I hadn't planned one. I hadn't planned one, but I think I am going to cut those off a little bit because they just stand out there too much. While I think about closure. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Okay. That's a little better. I think that's good. You always end up reassembling. Well, I may end up reassembling them too. Even after reassembling them once already. Okay, let's move these out of the way. Okay. Let's get these things. I'm going to move these for right now because I'm going to show you my yarns. And then I got too many pairs of scissors. Can you have too many pairs of scissors? I don't think you can, but I have too many out on my desk. Okay. Or my, whatever this is. Oh, you got to go, Holly? I didn't even realize you were here. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you were here. Oh, you just got here. Okay, good. But I'm sorry that you have to go. Oh, thank you for checking in and giving me a like. I appreciate that. Likes are always good. Okay, yarn. Okay, I was going to show you first. This is my latest project is this breed study, and the video is I'm still making the video. I've like made 4 parts of it already, and I've got to put them together with the last part. But this is a little woven piece that's going to go in my book. And this is a Romney fleece, and it had all these different colors in it. And so I made a gradient yarn out of that a little bit of the Romney fleece. And then when I combed the fibers, I made this yarn with, and there was all this other yarn waste stuff left, and I made this, which is very textured yarn, and I thought it would be fun to use like in oh goodness, how do I say it? I can't think of the word right now. Tapestry, like for bark, tree bark, or something like that. Anyway, so you can see the difference between the combed fibers and the waste fibers, but it still makes a cool looking yarn. Anyway, that's what the latest thing I've been working on. Oh, I had a little bit left even after I did this, and I applied it with the last of my bunny. I'll show you the other bunny in a minute, but this is some white English Angora rabbit that I applied with the last of this. Now I do have that yarn that's in the house that I forgot to bring out, but if you really want me to, I'll go get it in a little bit. This is white and gray Angora rabbit, and I spun them separately and then plied them together. It's very soft. You can see all the halo on it. Can you see all the halo? It's very, very soft. And this is some of it that was left, and I had some brown Polworth, a little bit of it left, and so I applied it with that, and still had this much left to apply with this. So these are variations of bunny yarns. This is the Polworth that I've got in here. It's very nice. The fibers that I bought on my trip, some of those are Polworth mixed with silk, and I was excited to find that because I wanted to spend some more Polworth. But this is just brown. And this is just a fun yarn that I made. I spun some green, a fine green, and then I thought it would be fun to ply it with like colors from the garden. So the green could be the vines and the stems and leaves, and then the thick and thin can be the flowers. So I don't do either one with it at the moment, Dana. I plan to do some crocheting and some weaving with it, but at the moment I just pet it. There is llama and alpaca both come in this color. And this one was dyed. This is not a natural Polworth, but it is exactly the color of some llamas and some alpacas. And this is some silk, and this is some silk top that I dyed, and then spun it up. And you can see how limp this is. It has no bounce because it's silk. It's not wool. It's still pretty yarn, but it just has completely different properties than the wool. And this is a little bit of leftovers that I applied together because I had little bits left over and I wanted to use them, so I applied them into a little mini skein. And this is something I called Quilt Scraps, but it's bits of a bunch of different scraps of wool that I spun and then plied. So it's a, one of a kind, never to be seen again. This is some silk and merino, a silk merino blend, and I dyed the fibers and then I spun them. And it's really much greener. It looks kind of a gray blue on the camera, but it's really very, very green. I don't know if you can, I don't know. Let's see if take that away, if it'll look greener. It's very, very bright green. Lots of different greens, but it doesn't look very green on the camera. And then this is some that I spun on spindles, and then I applied it on my new little electric spinning wheel. And it's really a little grayer than it looks on the camera. Thank you. I think that's all oh no. I don't know. I may have shown y'all some of the others before. I think this is one I did before I did all of these. I did all of these here during Tour de Fleece. But Anyway, I have other yarns, but I've shown y'all those before, I think. But these are the new ones that I was doing while I wasn't doing anything else, because it's so many less decisions involved in spinning yarn. You make the decision on how you're going to prep the fiber, and then you decide how you're going to spin it. Are you going to 2-ply or 3-ply? Like 3 or 4 decisions. Whereas when you're doing the kinds of things we normally do in here, each one of them takes a ton of decisions, and I haven't been very good at making decisions lately. So that's why I was spinning instead of doing other things. Anyway, let me put these back in my bag. I've got this bag is full. This is the bag Becky sent me, and it's completely full of yarns that I have spun since April the 8th when I got my new spinner. So I've spun a lot of yarn. I need to do stuff with it now. Thank you, Tanya. I am too. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah. And it did help to be able to spin when I wasn't doing other things. Because even when I didn't want to make a bunch of decisions and I didn't really feel creative, my hands still needed to move while I was sitting in there in the recliner. I couldn't just sit. And so if I hadn't had the spinning, it would have been much, much harder. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so that's that. Let me get those out of the way so I don't mess them up. All right, let me go get the cover again, because I thought we can just turn it over like this and decorate it. One thing I want to do is ink it so that it'll be darker and more old looking. So let's see. Not black. Yeah, let's do some of this and see how that turns out. Amen, Cindy. Amen. Well, and I tell you, Dana's package inspired me in ways that I haven't really felt inspired in quite a while. So I'm very grateful to Dana for giving me some inspiration. God uses our friends too. Okay, this is. Maybe I do need the black. Yeah, it's there. Okay. It's just, I think, soaking it up. It's not really. Well, I can see it's getting darker. I'm so sorry for my croaky voice. I don't know what's up with that. It's probably connected to all the allergies I've been having lately, but Riri, the wool and silk are protein fibers, and so you don't. I use acid, which would be either citric acid or white vinegar. Um, Citric acid or white vinegar. Well, I appreciate it, Dana, because it really did. It made a difference. Too much talking, yeah. But I don't know how to be here on here with y'all and not talk. And I'm not ready to get off yet. Let me get a cough drop. Maybe that'll help. I do have some out here somewhere. Excuse me. Okay. This doesn't really seem to be doing very much. I need a darker color, I think. I'm just going to stop with that and get a darker color because I feel like I'm working hard for nothing. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's not the one I wanted. I'm going to use potting soil, I think. We will see how that works. It's just barely doing anything. But it is doing something. So wanted it to look like dirt. Yeah, I guess so. Actually, I just want it to look aged. This is an old book as far, but it's not an old book. So I just don't want it to be so bright. So you can tell a little bit of a difference between um excuse me. Let me just turn that off and see if that's better. You can see a little bit of a difference between the um there you go. Between the front and the back. It's being stubborn, yeah. Maybe I need to rough it up a little. Well, maybe so. That probably would have been a good idea. I don't have any sticking out right there. Oh no. It's just the way it's going to be. Yeah, I think I'm going to add a little bit of black, or maybe black around the edges, um, or maybe like this. Okay, I like that. I'm going to clean my hands, and then I'm gonna use the heat gun on it a little bit to set it because we can't do anything else until it is set. And I'm not sure what I want to do to decorate it. Um, I'm not sure. Those brushes need a lot of ink. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna use the heat gun first before I did anything else. Okay, let's do that. Hi, Maria. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. I got my heat gun all caught up on uh, things that it should not have caught up on. Take it outside and drop it in the dirt like a real antique dealer would. Oh dear. Well, that might have worked, but oh, come here. Okay. Sorry, all my cords are tangled around each other. Okay. Um. Well, I got ink all over my picture. I guess it doesn't really matter. It was just to make it look better than it did. It wasn't like a supposed to be a big piece of art or anything. Um. Okay. Well, we got this that we're going to put on the spine, but I'm going to wait because I don't want to try to poke a hole in this until the glue's dry. And then I'll put a, what do you call one of those? A grommet, an eyelet to put this through. So we've got that is definitely going to be on here. Let me show it to you so you can see the colors in it. And um, I think it's going to look really pretty. And it's got some beautiful browns and it's got some scissors. There's a few little greens, dragonfly, everything I like in one little goodie piece. Yeah, turmeric does it does a gorgeous yellow. I've got some fiber. I haven't spun it yet, but I've got some that I dyed with avocado and some that I dyed with turmeric. Okay. We've got some of these things, but I think I really want to use some of this on here because I just think that's so pretty. So I'm wanting to kind of do a collage on the front, I think. And I think I'm going to put some fabric on the spine, but I'm not sure which one. This feels like it's all cotton. I think it would tear easier. But I thought I could just tear a piece out to cover the spine with. But I think I want to sew in the signatures before I do that. So that'll have to wait till next week. So we'll work on the spine next week, but I need to remember that it's going to be there so I don't make my collage get messed up by that. Okay. I'm trying to decide if there's something else I want on the front instead of that. But that calligraphy is so pretty. This is all inked, and then paid in full is written in pencil. Oh, when you got something like this, it's hard to make yourself tear into it. It's hard. But I'm going to do it. Okay, where's my... Well, I can't find my homemade tear ruler, so I guess I'll have to use this one. Yeah, it is. Then you don't have to feel guilty, and I don't either. Now, we can't obviously use the whole thing. I think I'm going to put it over here. And then I'll put something else. The bad thing is, though, if I do something to cover up this straight edge, um, it says 1890, 1890, 1890, and that'll be cut off. And that's really cool. I don't know that I want to do that. Okay, let's do this. And I can use that little piece somewhere else. It will not get wasted. Use it. You will get to see and appreciate it all the time. That's true. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it here because I probably should have gone ahead and left the name and done it above the name, but I didn't. But I think I like that. So I'm going to move these out of the way so I don't get um, bumfuzzled or whatever. Let's see what's in here that we might can use on the cover. It says, these are some vintage items I wanted to share with you. So these are real, not copies, but real vintage items. And so I have bad memories of castor oil, so I'm not putting that on the cover. It'll get used someday, but it's not going on the cover. I don't know which ones I want to use. Oh, I like these. Okay, let's take one of these and put it on there. And let's see what else we got before we dig into that anymore. See what we've got in here. I'm not remembering exactly what was in all these little packages. I think that's a little pinker than I would want for the cover. We got places inside we can use it though. Okay, let's see. And I don't want this or this. Okay. Does that say the book? What is this? I need to know before I decide if I'm going to use it or not. What does that say? Somebody knows. Help me out. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till chat catches up. The book. Okay, that's what I thought. I think that's kind of cool. Um, but I think I don't want to. I'm trying to decide if I want to tear it or let's see if it'll tear. Okay. Yeah, it will. All right. Okay, we're going to use this on here. French for the book. Well, that's what I thought, but my French is practically non-existent, so I did not want to be wrong. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it'll be on the cover because this is the book. The book industry, the book trade. Okay, well, I make books. We can use that. Okay, let's see. Let's look in here and see what else is in here. If there's something else we might want to use. Oh, here's some other words. Do you know what refractory is? A refractory boy is hard to handle. Resisting ordinary treatment or unmanageable. An unmanageable boy is a refractory boy. That's a hard word to use. There may not be any words in here that I want to stick on the front. A sequel, maybe. Okay, this is a good word, but the definition, I mean, the sentence they give with it doesn't work as well. But it's multifarious. And multifarious means having many kinds of parts or elements of great variety, diverse or manifold. And this book would be multifarious. But I don't know if we're going to use that or not. Okay, sorry. Auspicious. Okay. I'm going to keep that out. I don't know if we use it or not, but I'm going to keep it out. Okay, I don't need game cards right now. Ah, these are the same recipe cards I found in that thing at the thrift store. Oh, one of these might be good. Okay. We might use that. She sent me an amazing box. She put all kinds of little bundles in this cool box, and we're going to make an amazing journal with all her fun stuff. Well, with some of her fun stuff. We won't be able to get it all in there, but you got those at the thrift store too. Cool. See, my brain is not wanting to make decisions now. It's getting tired, I guess. Okay, these are all cool, and any of them could work. Oh, Mina. Okay. I just wanted to get further than this. It makes me sad. But y'all are probably right. Y'all are probably right. You're good friends. Okay, we're just gonna stop for tonight, and I'm gonna put these back in here. No, I think I do want that, and maybe those. Okay, I made that much of a decision because I want some more green besides just this, and we're gonna put these up. Although these might be good too. Okay, let's just take a few of those. Okay. Yes, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be on Tanya's channel, and we're going to be doing whatever. We're going to be doing whatever. I'm going to leave these things all together here um, with this cover, so we know they're going to be used, and there will be more More things that get used to. Let's see, which one of these am I going to use? I think this one. Okay. I'm going to put these things back in the box. Um, I guess I don't have to have y'all sit here while I'm doing that, but I do want to show you kind of what we're going to have. So there'll be plenty of room to play in it. And I'm going to go ahead and stick these things inside right here. And then I can set it aside all together so I won't forget what I was going to use. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait. I'm excited. Thank you so much, Dana. Um, you were a blessing. You all are blessings. You're all blessings to me. And I'm so grateful to have each of you here and spend time with me tonight. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow at Tanya's 2 o'clock Central Time, Cindy. 2 o'clock Central Time on Tanya's channel. And then Thursday at 2 o'clock Central Time back on my channel. And we're just going to play with whatever we're in the mood to play with. Bye-bye.